Ladies and gentlemen, quickly fix this one thing and then we'll go live. Hello, hello, VDG. Cuba's amazing witnessed. Amazing. I can't get my chat to work. It's fine. It's fine, guys. 2 minutes late already. Whoa. What is up? Let me send this tweet and we go live. Oi, 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 oi. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Weekly Close. I hope you're strapped in. Make sure, guys, you're strapped in by liking this video and, of course, subscribing for more. But today, we're going to discuss some more CRO charts. We're going to talk with you guys. How is your week? How was your weekend? Let me know. I see in the house, Witness is back. Crypto Moriarty, V8 Freak. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I also see Ox Rappill in the building of the Lions. The Lions. Welcome from the Lions. Dan here. VDG, Jimmy, Marius, A. Baron. I like that name. I like the name Baron. Mantic, welcome. Vitor, Bjorn, Dr. Ripper, and Solid Snake. And guys, unfortunately, I cannot get right now the questions. Well, make sure you read the chat. And the question of Solid Snake is, do you have any news regarding Mary? And no. But one thing about that, Mr. Solid Snake, not often there are crypto.com listings during the weekend. So if something is going to happen, it's always during weekdays. But hey, nothing yet. And I think, guys, the future of any token should not rely on one listing event. So let's make that clear, guys. For example, Crow at Knife, I mean, is it doing that great in comparison to Mary? Anyways, guys, in this video, I do want to talk a lot about also the Crow chart, because right now I think we are at a crucial point. And I have a bullish bias. I learned that after my mistake. But 20 cents seems to be quite the hurdle. But in a minute, guys, I want to show you a chart that might make you a bit more bullish. And I hope you guys are too, but maybe you've seen different things. So let me know in the comments or the chat if you've seen something more bearish for CRO. I do see some people on X, for example, tell me, well, I do see something bad for Bitcoin coming up. A flash crash? I don't think so, though. Personally, not really convinced we'll get a big flash crash for Bitcoin. We'll see, though. What do you think, though, Mr. Baron? Sell in May and go away, or hold into Q4 of 2025? I think that sell in May, go away is better for bear markets, but I won't do that really in a crypto bull market for altcoins. Maybe for... I talked about this a bit earlier, guys, in a previous stream, but let's go to Bitcoin quickly. Right now, above 100K, by the way, guys. Congratulations, Bitcoin 100K. What a week. What a week. We cannot talk about this stream and not mention 100k for Bitcoin, right? What a week. I completely forgot that happened just this week. Crazy start, guys. Sunday. It's Sunday right now, the 8th of December. And just a few days ago, we had, of course, Bitcoin break 100k. Very emotional level. And also looking at this candle, guys. This is called the Darth Maul candle. Darth Maul. Do you guys like Star Wars? Do you guys like Star Wars? Because it's kind of what you see here, right? You got the grip, the thick part of the candle. And above it, we see the laser. And below it, we see the laser as well. Darth Maul. There's really a candle, also called a spinning candle, that talks about indecision. Indecision. We don't know if we're bullish or bearish, but the day afterwards, guys, we did get a nice green candle. So honestly, for Bitcoin, short term, it's all looking very good. Still bouncing from the 21 simple moving average. So far, guys, bullish. Bullish. Will CRO go back to 10 cents? PDG is asking. He's asking to the Magic 8 Ball. Good question. Don't ask me. Don't expect any financial advice, though, from the Magic 8 Ball. Mr. Magic 8 Ball, does CRO go back to 10 cents? I'm really curious what it will answer. Absolutely. I can't read. Absolutely or absolutely not. No, absolutely. maybe next bear market. Who knows? Didn't say a timeline. But congratulations, guys. 100k for Bitcoin. What a day to be alive. I first found Bitcoin at 10k. Then it blasted up to about 20k. That was back in 2017. And I do remember it because it was something very special. I just found out about an internet token that for some reason kept on mooning. Can I still find it? Yeah, it was back here. 2017. Crazy time. I should have bought here at about 3k for Bitcoin. I didn't. Did you guys do that? If so, financial geniuses. Because after that, if you didn't sell, from that point onwards, you made a 33x. 33x on Bitcoin. Still the #1 of cryptocurrency. By a league, by the way. Big difference still between Ethereum and Bitcoin. Talking about almost 500 million market cap for Ethereum, but already 2 trillion for Bitcoin. Witness Killer said, well, I did remember the summer of 2016 at about 3,500. But I was a broke student. Oh man, I feel you. Cliff, welcome coming in there as well. In May, I buy and I'm here to stay. I'm a long time holder. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Cliff, how's life? How are you guys going with the Christmas gifts? Thank you so much, dude, for the $20 super chat. That's so amazing, man. Ladies and gentlemen, quick shout out to Mr. Cliff. I want to go to Twitter because he is doing something cool. He is doing something very cool. I hope you don't mind that I'm sharing right now, Cliff. If so, let me know. Cliff is I think, Cliff, you got an Obsidian Black card, right? Long time holder of CRO. Can I see it somewhere? So basically what Cliff is doing, I think, I don't know, are you running like a coffee house or coffee shop, how is it called? But what Mr. Cliff is doing, and you can better, I think, see it in the video, he's right now filling stockings. Oh, that goes wrong. So basically he's trying to get this goal done here, guys. This goal here. Warm a soul with stockings here. So he's getting donations right now, and he's filling them for the kids. And he already filled quite a lot. I love the jacket there and the t-shirt as well. Crypto.com, guys. Beautiful. Wait a minute, Cliff. Wait a minute. You already surpassed the goal. It's just the start of December, dude. Crazy. 2,587 stockings already filled. Well, cheers to that, Cliff. Cheers to that. Guys, you can still reach out to Cliff. You can go to his Twitter. Warm Soul. I think also has a link to it. A link to the charity. You're a Crow Maxi, okay. Crow Maxis. I think we do have many Crow Maxis here in the chat, guys. Uh-oh. Broke student, though. I get it, Witnessed. Marius, I couldn't because I was staking. You couldn't do what? I missed the chat here. Let me get back to it. Sorry, guys. Today, the I don't know. YouTube decided to not help me. But no, I do not think sell and may go away for sure. The question by Marius is, should I stop staking today? Staking for what? For CRO. Ah, you wanted to actually join the 20% one. The 20% one. I think you will miss out on the actual offer because the offer will be only for a limited time. So guys, I do not recommend really. I don't recommend to stop your staking to go into the 20% one because it will be locked up for a year. So if you want to sell this cycle, and I do recommend everyone to do that because I'm sure there will be again, guys, this big drop off in the end. So if you want to maximize your CRO, you shouldn't do that by using the 20% offering. You can if you're a true holder, but I think you can make more CRO by selling near the peak, not at the peak. No one is going to sell at the peak, but near the peak. And I think you can get more CRO than the 20% you might get right now. Having said that, though, 20% is a nice offer. It's a very nice offer. Mr. John, strap in. Good to see you, dude. I wonder if Crypto.com ever is going to roll out their credit card to Israel. In Israel. I got a question to you, Israel. What's more popular there? Debit cards or credit cards? What is more popular there? Credit cards or debit cards? Because what I have seen, and let's go to the Crypto.com roadmap, guys. Complete video, by the way, about this. You can check it on my channel. But if you go to company, you can see roadmap. And below, they're also talking here about cards. Latin America, Middle East, Africa, debit card expansion. And I think, Mr. Israel, I think that you will get... I think, right, is Israel the Middle East? It's not really, right? It's, yeah, okay. You could say it's Middle East, I think. But that's only for debit cards. That's only for debit cards. Credit cards, they will get rolled out to multiple countries. But as they do mention, they will start with the US and Korea. Okay, credit cards are the most used form for payment. Any ideas about the crew burn? V8 Freak, I have no clue yet. No clue yet. Because it's really, I think, a question of how are they going to pay for it? What will be the means that they want to use to burn CRO? Burning is not cheap. What do you guys think? How are they going to burn? Will it be Crypto.com sponsoring, or will it be more based on amount of blocks and then the amount of volume on the blocks, gas fees? We must understand still that Cronos Labs is running the Cronos token, not Crypto.com. Very close related ties. Well, definitely Crypto.com is not running the show here. Crypto.com, though, guys, going back to this here, the roadmap, it is so freaking bullish still. Sometimes I wake up, I just open this roadmap just because I need to understand again, guys. You should not sell too early. You should not sell too early. I think I have someone on Twitter. I lost his name. The Italian YouTuber. I lost his name. Italian YouTuber. Yeah, here it is. He's right though. Only a madman would sell CRO at these prices. Who's selling now hasn't seen really the roadmap for 2025. And I do agree. I do agree. There are some amazing potentials with this roadmap that can really bring Cronos, the CRO token, to the mainstream. I'm not saying it will be the means of payment for the world. I think that's ridiculous. But honestly, it's looking very good. And I do agree that right now, why would you sell right now? Why? I honestly cannot see any token in the top 50 still with better potential, upward potential, right, than the CRO token. I might miss something though. I might miss something, of course. If you guys see a token that you're super bullish about, I have been hearing, for example, about H-bar, right? H-bar, great opportunity, right? Good play. But that token already pumped quite a bit. Javello, welcome. What is the difference, by the way, about credit or debit cards? So, credit cards, you buy things on credit. So what normally happens, you buy something and at the end of the month, you get the bill. You get the bill for the whole month. While on the other end, debit cards, like we have right now, let me get one. These are all debit cards, right? All debit cards. You basically prepay them. You actually load your card up with money, and then you can start paying in that order. While with the other card, with credit cards, you can start paying even though you have no money. That is dangerous though. That's how you get credit card debt. Oh, thanks again, Cliff. You're so amazing. Doing not only good to the people in your community, but also doing great to the community here on Twitter, on YouTube. Thank you very much, dude. Blessings. In your opinion, are the chances of CRO reaching $2 by May realistic? It depends. It depends, guys. I do not honestly know if... Oh, let's go to the charts, right? Let's go to the charts. I've been looking at this. Here. This is the MACD. If you guys come from Twitter, that's what I just posted. This is looking rather good, I would say, for CRO. Right now, it's in the green. And I think it has still a lot of potential to go a lot bigger. We're not done yet for the pumps. We're not done yet, guys. You see how small the MACD candles are here? Well, we can go this high or even higher before we really stop pumping. So yes, I do think we have some more potential to grow even more. This was though, guys, a candle back in 2021. This was the big $1 candle. Will we get that right now? I don't know. This can be though the build up. Something like this happened as well. So here you see, for CRO, we actually went up. We started this move. It's a bit like we are right now, right? This is somewhat similar to where we are right now. And what it then did, it just kept on being basic, stable like this, about 20 cents. And then it continued the MACD move. Things like that happen. Things like that do happen. And also to give that some extra power as well. This is why I might think, guys, you might have a really ballistic Q1 of 2025. Maybe even a very powerful end of the year. Maybe a powerful end of the year. Like a nice Christmas present. A $1 CRO. A $1 CRO Christmas Eve. Why not? I mean, would anyone not be happy with that? Okay. For John, $2 is the target. All the money they made this run so far, Chris could use funding for marketing and spend on a burn to capitalize of this new market, especially with Trump. I do not know though, financial freedom. I like the idea, but I do not know if Crypto.com as a company wants to burn tokens of the CRO tokens. I don't know how that legally works, right? How that legally works. John is still bullish about Jasmine token. Anyway, so let's continue this forward here. We can still go a lot higher than we are right now, especially, guys, if you consider this is going to be the weekly close, right? Weekly close, the stream, guys, what we do. Hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, of course. But for this weekly candle, it's all green. But if you go to the daily, right now we're in the red. Red MACD, guys. The red MACD here. So that means we have a lot of potential to go up again. Question is, how long will it take? Normally, I would say it wouldn't take that long, but right now we're building a bit more resistance because right now we are at the 20 cent level. 20 cent is historically a hard nut to crack. But let's go to the 4 hourly. I've been looking at this weekend, and I think weekend trading is not really representative of like real trading. But look at this, right? So here we had the build up, beginning of December really. And we had the highs going to about 23 cents here. 23 cents. And right now they are crossing these lines. These lines are crossing here. And what I like to see is this. We had actually a bullish cross, but then it started going down again. But still, we are retesting basically this trend line. You see how it shortly touches here? It really shortly touches here. But then we already jump up again. And it's a quick jump. It does seem to me that 20 cents is basically the new normal. 20 cents is becoming the new normal. Or what is it right now? 19.9. 19.9. I think this weekend trading is not representative of what we are going to see Monday. And of course, guys, Australia is waking up soon. Asia markets are waking up soon. So you might see something like this. The real retest will be, though, if we can go here once more to about 23 cents. I think 20 cents should be done after this week. I really believe so. But let's see. We still, guys, have a green weekly close. This is the 4th green weekly close in the last 5 weeks. And we did have some resets here. One red candle in between. That's good. We need some resets. So I think, guys, this might be the first setup that brings us further to like 35 cents. That's been my target. It's been my target in the, for example, this one. The Crow Rainbow chart here, 35 cents. And also logarithmic. Another logarithmic. Fibonacci saying to me 35 cents is very much plausible. I can show it to you again. About 35 cents here. Here it is. This red line is my target. And it does move a bit. So I do think we need to go there quickly, but we'll see. We'll see. So John, you're starting to actually DCA out starting at 60 cents. Nothing bad with that, man. Nothing bad with that. Ron as well, welcome. Everyone will be extremely happy with $1 Crow with Christmas. Yeah, for sure, Lewis. For sure. Just going to my aunt Christmas again. Just saying, guys, I finally made it. I finally made it. I've been talking to you guys every Christmas. Every Christmas. By CRO. NFA, of course. And I finally made it. Just, I want to see the look in their eyes, right? I want to see the look in their eyes. That would be good. That would be priceless. Norderlius, welcome. Holding strong, we believe in Crow. To the moon. And also for Crow with knife. Ka. I think Crow $4 Crow 4-year high could be as high as BNB. I think that's how I think a thing I heard a lot. I heard a lot. Financial freedom. Let's go to BNB quickly, because even BNB, guys, is not done yet, right? BNB is not done mooning. BNB is definitely not done mooning yet. Let's take a look. Look at this, by the way. It just started its escape. BNB is at right now a new all-time high, the highest weekly close it ever had. The highest weekly close BNB ever had, guys. That's beautiful, isn't it? That's beautiful. I might see this happen, that we go to a similar market cap as the previous cycle. We are maybe one cycle behind. That was the stream we did last Wednesday, guys. BNB hit about 100 billion market cap, all-time high, or previous all-time high, 100 billion. CRO could do something similar. It could. CRO, though, is not yet at the same levels regarding the network activity. So if you go to the BNB chain, it's a lot more active, guys. It's a lot more active, and I will show you in a minute on DeFi Llama. And also still, we have to admit that Binance, while it is not as strong as last cycle, Binance is still the most dominant play in the market. It is still the most dominant play in the market. But let me first show you guys a quick tweet, because last week, Crypto.com tweeted about something. Or Chris. I think it might have been Chris. I think it was Chris. What do you think the CRO market cap can get to? The most bullish case, Louis, would be 100 billion. 100 billion. That would be very close to $4 a coin. Where is it? Here it is, right? Chris is saying here we will never stop. But this is the top 10 central exchanges by market share. And look who's number 2. Look who's number 2, guys. Crypto.com. And that's no coincidence, of course. No coincidence. Crypto.com is really hard working right now. Getting more partnerships. Getting more partnerships. For example, I don't know all the people, but right now, everyone is getting partnered with Crypto.com. Can't find them anymore. This guy, partnership with Crypto.com. I can't find. These guys post way too much on Twitter, guys. Way too much. Where is he? Anyways, Crypto.com is partnering with a lot of influencers, a lot of KOLs here. Here we are. Jake again, I don't know. Jake Gagan. He's quite big on X though. I don't know him, but he's getting big. So when he got a partnership, I followed. Let's see. They are right now making sure they are getting visibility online, and that's the most important thing, guys. Visibility, 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 visibility. Not only will that matter, because once retail really starts to enter the market, they will recognize this logo. They will recognize the name. Of course, the name already is quite recognizable. But they will really be the number one, I think, in the app stores. Ron Leijsen, I do hope the price will drop before January 1st and then go up again. Then the tax I have to pay will be lower. That's a tax in 2026, though, isn't it, Ron? Because you will pay that in 2026. That's some good news, isn't it? Oh yeah, the tax you have to pay over 2025. Yeah, for sure. Even that, Ron, you can still, I think, you can make, how you call it, say that in English. Je kan bezwaar maken. You might even pay nothing. Guys, tax. Do you guys have decent tax rules regarding crypto? I heard the Czech Republic thought about removing or reducing the pay on crypto taxes. That would be nice. Oh, Louis, I'm just accumulating right now while it is cheap. 20 cents CRO is still cheap, guys, and I do agree with that. According to my rainbow chart, the real cheap days are over, though. The real cheap days are over, guys. Right now, we are in the blue zone. And that means that right now we're still underbought. Or oversold? Yeah, it's oversold. More people have sold something than they bought something. That's good. There is still opportunity here. There's still opportunity. So if I get a paycheck, I'm still getting into CRO. But we're getting close to the flippening, which is okay. It's okay. In this zone, guys, we're still pretty much neutral. Pretty much neutral. Well, it's on average, right? Sometimes we're above it, sometimes we're below it. But these are the zones you have to really pay attention. These are the zones you have to really pay attention. And you see the range is in between $1.15, $3.50. Smash the like button. Thank you, John. Thank you very much. Guys, don't forget to strap in. Hit the like button. Is Hawk 2 though a sign of a peak? Maybe a local peak. Guys, did you get into the Hawk 2 meme? Did you really do that? I think I warned you enough. Don't go into celebrity memes. It always ends bad. It always ends bad. Poor girl though. She honestly probably doesn't know what she's getting into. She was just a girl, you know, on the strip. And right now she's a crypto influencer. What just happened? One doesn't simply start your own meme coin, right? I do hope Mary will get listed. I'm kind of getting bored. That's though. You need that though, Solid Snake. You need to get bored. That's when people get out. That's when people sell. And that's what you get. That's when people sell, you get in new blood. Oh, Jesus Christ. My suspenders are getting flying over right now. But when people are getting bored, new blood is coming in because they like to get in at lower prices. And that can actually help to grow the community. And it can help to actually get to new highs. Because those new buyers, they might sell at higher spots, right? That's always how it works, guys. If you buy CRO at about 5 cents and you might sell at about 20 cents because, well, you made a 4x. But people that get in now also want a 4x. So if you buy CRO at about 20x, people might start to sell at about 80 cents, right? There will be resistance at about 80 cents. There will be resistance there. But that's okay, because new blood will again enter the market. And it sounds like a Ponzi scheme, right? But it isn't. It's kind of how it works, though. Mr. Cliff, have a look at Baby Doge. Dude, thank you so much. What the hell is a Baby Doge? $50 super chat, though. I will take a look, Cliff. Thank you very much again. GG, man. Making my night. Thank you very much. I'm very glad, though. I do play guitar, but I think a few days ago, somebody sent a crazy super chat to Crypto Kip, and you had to start singing live on stream. I'm not going to do that, guys. I'm not going to do that. But thank you so much again, Cliff. Big shout out. Big shout outs. Can you talk about VVS and Tectonic? Well, what would you like to see in Off Crypto? About the token, about the protocol? I think right now VVS is still getting hammered because it's a reward token. I don't know how the Tectonic token is doing. I think though what does help, guys, if you are right now going to the crypto.com app, you can buy a crypto basket. A crypto basket including the brand new Cronos basket. And I can't show that, I think, on stream. Can I? Maybe I can. Let's try to find it. Crypto.com. Where is it? Crypto.com is posting a lot. They got these new baskets, but I can't find it really, is it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so here we do have the baskets, the crypto baskets. And we do have, where is it? Not deep in, meme coins. There are 12 baskets, guys. Mary's looking like a head and shoulder pattern. That's actually not bullish. That is bearish, guys. If it is really. I cannot find the crypto.com one. Or the Cronos one. This is a great way to get more attention though to Cronos as an ecosystem. And to the tokens as well. Okay. You can check it out though. I think in the majority of markets there right now is this option for crypto baskets. Including also crypto.com or Cronos tokens. That's good. Very good. Can you explain the crypto baskets? I have no idea what they are and how they work. Have you ever heard about ETFs? Financial freedom. So what you can do, for example, you can get, or not ETF, index funds. So let's say you want to get, you have an option to get S&P 500 index funds. So that means basically that you will get basically a basket of all companies, all 500 companies on the S&P 500. So a little piece of Intel, a little piece of BlackRock, a little piece of, I don't know if BlackRock is in the S&P, but you will get a little piece of every company, right? And if the whole S&P index is going up, you will also go up in value for your S&P 500 index fund. The same thing kind of works here. So let's say here you have a meme basket. And that's kind of how you diversify. So let's say Dogecoin. Dogecoin is going up, but Shiba Inu is going down. And on average, it will be the same. But if both Doge, Pepe, and WIF are going up, then you won't get the losses of the SHIB token. And it's also auto-rebalancing. So let's say Dogecoin is going up a lot. It will auto-rebalance to other tokens. So you don't have too much Dogecoin in your portfolio. This is kind of risk diversifying. As it says as well, distribute risk. Portfolio diversification. Is $2.71 a realistic price prediction? I see that everywhere. Honestly, V8 Freak, honestly, it is. It is definitely not impossible. I think it's somewhat on the high side of things, but it's definitely not impossible because it fits within my rainbow chart, right? It's within these ranges. It's within these ranges. Somewhere, it will be somewhere over here. So that's possible. It's not out of the options. And the power of memes. I mean, do you really think it's a coincidence that last cycle Bitcoin peaked at 69? I don't think so. I don't think so. If enough people believe in something, it will happen in the end, right? It's the prophecy. How do you call it? Not foreseen. No, I don't know. Guys, thank you so much for being here today, by the way. We do this every Sunday. And I will try to sprinkle in some live streams as well during the weekdays. So make sure you hit that like button and the bell icon, because I don't know yet when I will do this live streams during the week. Because I still try to do also the 2 deep dives every week on YouTube. Like, for example, the Level Up program will get a deep dive next week. And I do want to talk about prices as well. But first, let's go to Baby Doge. Baby Doge. Because Cliff is asking. So Baby Doge, guys. What's up with Baby Doge? No clue. Is it a desk screener? It needs to be a desk screener for me. There we go. Baby Doge. Where are we? Is it on Cronos? Is it on Solana? There are so many Baby Doge though. It's getting quite big. It's 700 million market cap. I think it's a BNB token though. Interesting, guys. BNB token is going up crazy. You bought some of this. You bought some of this, Cliff. Doing well. 700 million market cap. Grew about... It kind of doubled in just 1 day time, guys. Crazy. I want to make sure, though, that you take your risk into consideration, because right now, after such a big pump, you often do see a big dump like this over here. So a big pump here. Went down all the way. Went down all the way. So sometimes that does happen. Okay, interesting. So this token actually was already launched back in 2022. Interesting. So it's getting back to the previous all-time high. I didn't know this was such an old token. So are the crypto baskets more like a 401k? I wouldn't compare them to a 401k, but kinda. It's, I think, the most comparable. It's like the ETFs, like an index fund. The only thing, of course, is that this time around you have to choose the category. So you can choose Cronos, you can choose memes, you can choose AI. You have to make the choice. I think why you think like, hey, this is going to outperform, for example, BNB, or this is going to outperform a specific single token. Nikos is asking, when will the markets go up again? I think soon. Honestly, Nikos, I think soon. Of course, no financial advice, but what I personally have been seeing on the charts, it's looking good long term. It's definitely looking good long term. As I just mentioned, guys, so here, for example, if we go to the hourly chart, we are retesting, but we're still doing bullish retests here. So we did retest. The only thing which is kind of scaring me right now is that we are potentially going down to the 21 day simple moving average here. Or we have to wait until it actually goes up with the token. So what we can do, guys, we can be stuck here for some time. That's a possibility. We're always talking about probabilities here. We are potentially stuck here for a long time, but that gives us time to also let this move up. And then we can bounce up with the token, right? But it is not my main case. My base case is the next week, guys, we'll start trading again. We'll start trading again. For the majority of people, weekend is still chill trading. But I do think that we will actually go above this soon. As I talked about the previous video, I think really we broke out of this range here, out of this structure. We have a structure here, long-term structure. Let's remove this quickly for me. It's kind of like this. I think we broke out here. I really think we broke out here. It is back in the range though. That is not the best, but it does happen. It does happen sometimes. Some people does say to me, hey, Coin Baron, isn't it more like a pennant? So in that case, we have to redraw and do more like this. I think that's not really the case, because normally what you don't do is you don't take a look here at the wicks and then here ignore them. So in that case, it should be more like this here. Potential pattern as well. Still, this is an ascending triangle. This is still an ascending triangle, so this is still a very much bullish pattern. But then it might take some time, guys. We might be range bound in here for some time. Of course, you do see we did hit the 23 cents again. But those were, guys, happening on minute candles, really. We had really low liquidity, so it went directly to 23 cents. Look at the top 10 of Cronos POS for the basket. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Not all Cronos tokens are there. Oh, wait a minute. You talk Cronos POS crypto ad. I have no clue. Do we really have any tokens on Cronos POS? Other than, of course, I think we got the main ones, right? We do have the Ethereum, Bitcoin. I think they're all available on POS chain. I don't know, though, about the other tokens. Is, for example, a VVS token available on POS? Hey, Daniel Agundes, welcome to the channel, man. Do you think that CRO will be one of the first or last to pump? ADA, one of the first. And why does this happen? It's really money flow. Daniel, good question though. It's really money flow. Normally what happens, and you've seen this, right? Bitcoin was the first one to pump. Bitcoin was the first one to pump. But after a time, it kind of gets oversold. And I can show that to you in a minute in a different resource. But the risk of Bitcoin, you know, going higher and higher and higher is going up and up and up. While on the other end, we have tokens like, for example, Ethereum, not yet to its previous all-time high. So the risk reward is getting better and better and better for Ethereum. Once Ethereum starts moving, the same thing. So Ethereum goes up, goes up, goes up. Risk reward is going down, down, down. So people are going for the next big thing. Normally, I would say that Cronos is not one of the first to pump because it's a low market cap token. Only about, rank 30 right now. I wouldn't really say it is that likely that it will pump very quickly to new all-time highs, but it might go to an old all-time high sooner than you think. It might go to an old all-time high sooner than you think. But we'll see though. I do have to remind you guys that still Crypto.com, the CRO token, it is a reward token as well. People can sell it when they get it with their credit cards. But I also heard some rumors, and this might be wrong, but they are potentially thinking about not rewards in CRO, but rewards in Bitcoin. Rewards in Bitcoin instead of CRO. So in that case, you still have to lock up CRO to get into the level up program. But instead of selling CRO, they're selling Bitcoin. That might be actually great for the sell pressure side. Demand, so demand versus supply. Right now, there's quite some supply available for CRO because people get their tokens, they do their purchases with a debit card, they get the CRO and they sell it. They sell it to get Bitcoin, they sell it to get US dollar, euros, whatever. There is quite some sell pressure, and that might disappear. And that's quite bullish. Crypto Ad Hub, to answer for is VVS on Cronos network, is it? Is it really on the POS chain though? That's the question. So Bjorn is asking, for the shorter term, where might CRO be in the middle of April? That's not really short term, is it? That's somewhat long term. I think that's really a hard question to answer. I think it's... timelines, guys, are the hardest part. Timelines are the hardest part. It's, I think, easier to talk about targets than the question when. April, we have a saying in the Netherlands here. April does what it will. April does what it wants. That's a saying because of the weather. The weather in April here can be sunny, can be rainy. But I think the same can be applied to crypto. In April, things are not really that easy to predict. I can show you what happens with Bitcoin in April normally. Because, of course, this saying of sell in May and what is it called? Sell in May and go away. It's because of historic facts, of course. Bitcoin returns. Let me show to you guys what the Bitcoin returns were. Bitcoin returns monthly. Oh, by the way, Baby Doge is dumping as we're talking right now. That's not the best. There we go. So here we do see, guys, that if you take a look at April, it is typically red. Typically, April is a bad month. Actually, it's not that bad. May is a bit worse. With the exception to bull market years. Guys. In 2017, definitely a bull market year, Bitcoin went up 52% in May. 52%. June might be worse though. June on average, guys, is a bad month. Except again though for bull market years. Yeah, okay. Actually, what I'm not entirely right here. 2021, 2020 was somewhat red for Bitcoin in June. But In 2017, up 10%. So again in June, but we don't know. It might be having a summer lull though. We might see a summer lull. I'm still kind of the opinion that we might see a head and shoulder pattern for Bitcoin this cycle. So let's say we top out at about 120 in the upcoming months. Let me actually draw this on the chart. Let me draw this on the chart. I still do believe, guys, that we might see something like this, right? So here, double top. Last cycle, double top. This cycle, we might actually go to about 120, right? 120. That will be probably the final straw. And actually might even be a bit more parabolic. But then we might go down to about 100k. That wouldn't really not really surprise me. 100k right now will become support. I'm quite sure of that. But after that, let's say after summer, we're going to August, we're going to September. We might see one more rise again. We might see one more rise to about 150 maybe even higher. I'm personally not of the opinion that we will see a really high Bitcoin cycle this year. But I think this will have been the top. This will have been the top September-ish or October-ish maybe for Bitcoin. But it will bounce again. It will bounce again. Go back to 120. That will be your final spot to sell, probably. And at this time, I do think this is where the altcoins will run. This is where the altcoins will run. This is where potentially Cronos will go to new all-time highs and surpass them by a mile. This might be the spot where Bitcoin is performing okay-ish, but Cronos is going to that 100 billion milestone. Who knows? I don't know, though. I don't know. This is my my thesis for this cycle. We'll see. It's only based on feelings, but of course not completely. Last cycle we did see double top here. Cycle before that we did see the single top, really the parabolic rise. So why not make it a third right now? 1, 2, 3. Fits still within the pattern as well. So we're still talking about tectonic or VVS. So right now VVS is down about 5,000%. 5,000% from the highs, of course. Let's take a quick look, guys, at VVS. VVS US dollar. Where is it? I don't think TradingView has it, unfortunately. That's sad. Let's take a look if we can find it somewhere else. I will take a look at Dextrine and go back to this, Mr. Ad. What's your opinion on Agent Fund token? I do think it has some potential, Rex. Because the AI narrative is going to be huge on Cronos. But what do you think? What do you think of the potential of Agent Fund? I don't know if the token itself is going to perform that well. The platform, though, is cool. And it's already listed on crypto.com. There we are. So the question by Crypto Ad was, oh, not the question, the comment, now down about 5,000%. And of course, as the liquidity in the pool continues to increase, the amount of tokens in the VVS USDC pool, the APR will continue to decrease as well. So for skeptics, this is the norm. Wait a minute. Let me see. I think again, guys, a VVS is, of course, a reward token. And normally I do not recommend to go into these tokens, personally. Did it go down, no, that much? Oh my god. VVS. Oh, how did it go to a 20 billion market cap, though, guys? Jeez Louise. I of course still, I remembered, I also joined VVS, the farms. And I already knew they were ridiculous. They were getting out of hand really quickly. So I dumped most of my tokens back then. I definitely dumped all of these tokens back then. Oh, that's bad though. That's really bad though. Look at these candles. Oh, going from 60 million to 18 billion within 1 week. That's almost like capybara. Okay, Cliff, no worries. Had to do the laundry, but I bought Baby Doge about 3 years ago. And you've been holding on. That's actually quite strong. I mean, a lot of these tokens die. And that one is almost back to its all-time high. So you have balls of steel, according to the meme token, of course. New meme token on Cronos. Ugh. I do think it will go up because you needed to buy the CRO token, and also maybe they will implement staking, so it might go up. I think again the narrative Rex is really great. It is really great. Karl is champion. I'm not selling my CRO anytime soon. I hope that ever I do hope, however, that the price of CRO goes high enough so I can get the white card or even the obsidian card. What card do you have right now, Karnus? What card do you have right now? The red one, the jade green one, the blue one. It all depends on how low you bought. If you bought really at those low targets, guys, that we talked about earlier. If you bought here in the green bands, there is still a lot of upside opportunity here. Let's say, I don't know, Karl, you don't have to tell, of course, how much you bought. But let's say you actually bought about 5 cents. There are 2 opportunities to buy really low this cycle. Let's say you bought about you bought into the jade green token here, jade green, right? It's almost $5,000. So let's say you bought $5,000 about 5 cents. That is about 250,000 CRO. Do I do math correct? I think so, right? Yeah. It's too late, guys. Weekend. But let's say we actually no, I have to do it correctly. So let's say you bought $5,000 here at 5 cents. If we go to $1, that's of course a 20x potential. It's a 20x potential. So we go from 5 cents to $1, then your $5,000 goes suddenly to $100,000. So of course, in that case, guys, the jade green, or not the jade green, the icy white and the rose gold are already available to you if you keep staking. However, and that's of course still a big if, but if you bought at 5 cents here, and you wait and you wait and you wait, and potentially goes to $5, right? Then that 5 cent buy wasn't a 20x. Then we're talking about a 100x. So if you bought 5,000, and suddenly you got half a million tokens worth of CRO. That is quite the potential still for CRO. Does anyone see Cronos going higher than its previous top in the last bull cycle? I think it will. I think it will, Jeremy. Of course, no financial advice. These are the low targets here, 115. And we have the high targets about 350. If it will follow the logarithmic rainbow chart here. That's my teasers here. Kind of fun though, guys. I don't know if you see my tweets. Follow me at the Coin Baron. Do follow me. But I was quite correct last cycle. I was not too... Ooh, where is it? Where is it? I can't find it anymore. Oh man, so many people tweeting right now. It's crazy to find things these days. There we go. Here it is. I made a video 3 years ago, and I'm not an oracle, right? But I said, well, my personal prediction is $1 3 years ago. That cycle, this was by the way in May 2020, May 2021. Half a year later, it went to 96 cents, 97, depending on the exchange. So I would say my prediction was quite spot on. Quite spot on. Of course, not perfect, but no one is perfect, right? So I'm really curious. So this cycle again, I will try to do a personal prediction. And I will make that video probably soon. I don't know when, but soon. And I hope I can get close again. I really do believe I have some spidey senses. Sometimes they're wrong, sometimes they're right. But I do have somewhat of a track record I want to keep high. So let's see. What's the Bitcoin top what's the top for Bitcoin this cycle? I believe about 150, Sanja. I'm not that much of a bull for Bitcoin. We'll see though. Do you think it's still a good idea to stake your CRO for 6 months? 6 months, it's risky, but we can still do it, Jeremy. For 6 months, you can still do it, I think. That's what I'm personally doing. But I do have I have a stake bag and I have a bag on the exchange. If you have the exchange available, what you can do, you can go use the exchange, lock it up for 6 months, and after these 6 months, you can directly get it back. No unstaking time. That's what I'm personally doing. Cliff Power. Yes, I do own some baby Doge for a few years now. Elon mentioned it indirectly 2 days ago, and that's causing the blast off. Okay. Oh man, what Elon Musk has been doing the last few years with that Doge tweet. I still remember 3 years ago when Elon just mentioned the word Doge, it kept pumping like crazy. Those days are over. His power is gone like that. But now he started this Doge department, it's getting crazy again. So we might see that Doge has a crazy upward move again. It's still a meme. I'm more bullish though about utility tokens. That's my personal opinion. But what do you think, Sanja? Do you think it goes higher than 150 for Bitcoin? Let's check in, by the way, guys. So next week, of course, we do another weekly close and I might do another live stream. So make sure you're pressing the bell icon when you subscribe and like the video. It might play out like this for CRO. And as I mentioned, the weekly candle, it's still green, right? We have a weekly green candle looking quite good. Fourth green candle, really, guys, in 5 weeks' time. I can't say no to that. Overall structure still bullish. For CRO. So I'm a happy man, honestly, guys. This is bullish continuation here. And if it's more like this, we'll check in a week. We can make a target right now for the short term. It will break out this week, by the way. It will have to break out this week. So I will probably make a tweet about this. Upwards potential, let's say it breaks here, is about 32 cents. Not too bad. If we are really trading within this pattern, we might see a bounce soon to about, what is it, 19 cents here? 19 cents. That might be a low you have to watch out for. But it has to really, we are escaping out of this pattern before the New Year's, guys, before 2025. So interesting times ahead. I think we might be more bullish than you think. One thing to mention though, right now we had 2 touches of this line. If it's going to play out like this, often it is the third touch. So this is 1, this is 2, then we break out with a third touch. So this is typical for an ascending triangle. We might see though. This might happen actually. Let's see. I have my CRO allocation ready though, guys. I hope you are ready too. What do you predict? Did you predict that the top of this cycle will be in the months of August, September? Yeah, that's my guess here, Jeremy, that we are going to top out Q3, Q4 of 2025, and then Q4 more talking about August or October, maybe the beginning of November. If you guys think back, 2021 November, that was when we had CRO going to the moon. If we follow the 4-year cycle, it might be again around that same time frame. I'm more bullish though about, you know, early autumn. We'll see though. Guys, that was really it for this stream. We'll always do 1 hour basically on a Sunday. Weekly close. I hope you were strapped in. Of course, don't forget to hit the like button. Next week we are back again. I am going to make a deep dive video on YouTube as well next week for the Level Up program. Highly requested. And if you guys have any requests as well, let me know. Let me know, because I might look into it, of course. And I think I might do one more TA video as well. I kind of like to do it as well. It's a bit more lightweight for me. We'll see though. Quick shout out, guys, to everyone right now in the chat. Rex, my Filipino wife, Crypto Ad, Nikos, Cliff as well. Cliff, big shout out, man. Thank you so much for the super chats today. Solid Snake, Witness Killer, Israel, Louis Fernando as well, Financial Freedom, Johnson 316, and probably I forgot someone, Vitor Javello, VA Freak again, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. See you next week. See you next week. Bye-bye.